Hi folks. So I came across something earlier which was quite sad, I suppose, is the way I put it. Young lady doing a talk before a football game. In the video, she's wearing a jacket that's quite high, but she's also wearing these leggings. They're about 3 sizes or 4 sizes too small. And all the commentators, all the people commenting on the video are commenting on that. They're commenting on her crutch. That is obviously the thing that's going to draw the eyes of most people. And, well, because the problem with that sort of design, any design like that, you've got an obvious V. And the point of the V is where the eyes are going to always go to. Because it's an obvious bloody V. And therefore, your eyes are going to go to that. Because that's the point of it. It's to draw your attention. I've always said, jeans are horrible trousers. Because the way they're designed, they have the area around the crotch that is the thing that the eyes are drawn to. Because they've been designed that way to do that. And so I can't stand jeans, men or women wearing them, because they are designed to bring your attention to the crotch. And you have t-shirts where the lettering is, for women's t-shirts, right across the chest. Again, it's designed for that purpose, to draw your attention to. And so, for goodness sake, sometimes you see something that's lovely. Sometimes you see a woman wearing a dress and where she's completely covered, and you're going, oh, that's so nice. Oh, she looks absolutely beautiful. Because, she's not advertising. I've said before, and the problem is, it is that situation. The way that women dress when they go to a gym. Generally speaking, not all of them, but generally speaking, mostly. Wearing this lycra that's way too tight because they want to show they've got a good butt. Because they go to the gym to work on these sort of things to show their legs off, their butt off. And therefore, every bloody thing is on show. There's absolutely no need for the imagination whatsoever. So for goodness, really? As I say, prostitutes need to do that because they're advertising what's for sale. Right? Because when you're selling something, it's a good idea to advertise. So therefore, if you're a prostitute and you're selling sex, it's a good idea to advertise what people are getting. So therefore, you wear a low top. You show your cleavage and you wear something incredibly tight so they can see your butt and they can see your crotch. Because you're advertising, that's the blinking point. But that's now, well, it has been for a long time. It just brought it back thinking, oh, come on. How are we now in that position where women think that this is nice? That this is good? You look at the fashion throughout the years. You look at programs that talk about Elizabethan times or whatever, and Downton Abbey, things like that. You've had programs that are designed in those sort of eras. Not Elizabethan, but Georgian or whatever sort of times. And you look at the clothing, you think, well, that's beautiful. Wow, beautiful, absolutely lovely outfits. She looks really, really nice in that lady. And then now it's like, for goodness sake. When has it ever been that women thought dressing like a prostitute was the ideal? Wear that in the high street. If society viewed young men as they do young women, women would be getting arrested for wearing that clothing because it is way too revealing. The reason why they're not is because society doesn't view young men. The way they view it is, if a young man gets to see a bit of arse or whatever, then, well, hey, you know, even women think, well, he's got lucky, isn't he? For goodness sake, it's still a kid. That's why men are addicted to bloody pornography. Because wherever you look, if you're walking around the high street, wherever you look, you see arse. For goodness sake, it is bloody well ridiculous. I remember when I was young, okay, I think back to even before I was born, 60s and the 70s, when they had, you know, miniskirts that were so mini, it would be bloody well ridiculous. And okay, I'm thankful that I wasn't alive to see that, because that would have been a bit, you know, come on. Are you kidding me? What's the point of even wearing anything? If you've got a miniskirt that is basically set to the point of where your knickers finish, that's where your skirt basically ends. What? Why? As soon as you sit down, everyone gets an eyeful. But how on earth would that ever be fashionable? But it was. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But that's what happens. When you get liberation for women, women think liberation is, you know, they can look sexy. They can reveal themselves in whatever way, because that's liberation. Looking like a prostitute is liberation. How on earth have women been persuaded, and that's the point, women have been persuaded to look like a prostitute and think that that's liberating? It is not. That is no way, shape or form liberating for women. Yes, you can choose to wear what you want, but why is it that that's what's been pushed? Who buy? It ain't women, is it really? It's the pervy men that have said, oh, if we can just get women to wear this skin-tight lycra that's so skin-tight you can see bloody everything. Yeah. No, it's just insane. It really is. It is just insane. There was that thing recently in the news about there was a model who wore basically an outfit that made it look like she was completely naked. She may actually have been completely naked underneath this, and the outfit was basically see-through. I'm not sure what the thing about it was. But, yeah. It sort of mucks up the whole point of why we actually bother to wear clothes. Yeah, it's not really for warmth, is it? Yeah, most people don't wear clothes for warmth. Some do. I was watching a football match earlier, Man City versus Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest manager, on one of the warmest days of the year so far, was wearing a roll neck jumper and a massive jacket over the top. He was cold. The Man City manager was just wearing a jumper. So the Nottingham Forest manager, was certainly dressing to keep warm. But generally speaking, most people don't. Most people dress to show off. But come on. Can we have something left to the imagination, please? Something. Doesn't seem to be much, does there really now? It's ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. Well, as I say, I mean, you've got gyms as well, where if an attractive man is looking at a woman who is posing and stuff, yeah, he gets some nasty comments made about him. If it's an attractive man, oh, she likes that, she won't say anything about him. And she does the videos because she wants men to ogle at her posing. But if someone's ogling at her while she's posing at that moment, well, she gets pissed at that. Why? Because he's not actually he's not actually following her on Instagram. If he was, that'd be okay for him to ogle at her doing exactly what she's doing. That he's ogling at her right now. That would be okay. If he was doing that with her Instagram page. So if he was sitting there in the gym ogling at her Instagram page while she was actually doing another video, I don't think she'd mind that at all. He could be looking at his phone going, oh, yeah, she's nice. Oh, yeah, I like her. Oh, she's nice. Oh, yeah. And she can come over. What are you doing? Oh, it's me. Okay, cool. Oh, you were supporting me. Great. But if he does that in the gym, he's a perv. Right? Come on. How does any of that make any sense in any way, shape or form? The devil's having a great bloody time, isn't he, really? Saying to women, I'm going to liberate you by making you dress like a prostitute. And women go, way! Yeah, that's liberating, because we're choosing what we want to wear. Society's saying that's a bit bloody revealing, isn't it? And they're saying, but we get to choose. Yeah. You do. It's like jumping off a bloody cliff. You get to choose. Yeah. Still wouldn't do it. I still wouldn't jump off a cliff. Just because you have the choice to do so. But to show everybody everything. But the reality is, no good man or decent man or strong man is going to want any of that in any way, shape or form. You have programs like the Whatever Channel and stuff like that telling women that no man who is right in their mind is going to look at a woman doing that thinking, oh, she's perfect. He'll look at her for sex, but nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. He won't want to take her home. He takes her home. He knows straight away she goes to the gym. Every other man in that gym is going to see everything. He don't want that. He doesn't want to go to the gym with her and notice every other man ogling at her because she's showing everything to everyone. He doesn't want to have to deal with that. He doesn't want to go down the high street with her wearing her gym gear, with her lycra right up her backside. He doesn't want men of all different ages ogling at his woman. Now, of course, if his woman is wearing a beautiful dress and she looks stunning, but she's not revealing anything, different matter. He's quite happy with men looking at his woman thinking, wow, she looks gorgeous. That's admiring. Lust. Someone lusting after your missus, different matter completely. No man wants to have a woman that encourages men to lust after her. No man wants that. And it's horrendous that women are being encouraged by other women to do that. Same as OnlyFans and things like that. The women are encouraged to do that by other women saying it's liberating, girl power. Yeah, you do it, girl. Go on. It's your body. If you want to make money from it, go for it. Yeah, the problem is no man's ever going to take that woman seriously. I'm not saying no man ever should. I'm saying they won't. Generally speaking, they won't. Now, you might get someone who is able to look beyond that, but there's not many people that would do that. There's a lot of women who are doing it, but there's not many men who'd be able to look beyond it. And that's terrible. That is awful. For those women, for feminism to be encouraging women to basically be spending the rest of their life alone. That is awful. I don't think that's good in any way, shape or form. So, quite sad to see that. Sad to see the effects and all the rest.